Hey guys, Dietrick here. Got a hockey tip of the week for you. Today we're looking at progressing squats. And the first thing that we do with athletes when they come into Fitness Quest 10 is we do a functional movement screen with them. Great way to check out their movement patterns, see what we need to work on. And one of the tests that we look at is an overhead squat. Number one thing I see with athletes when they come in is they set up for an overhead squat and they kind of do this punch forward action like this where their chest is not tall, their knees are stacked over their ankles, and their butt goes back. Now, common knowledge in the fitness industry is to elevate their heels, and what you'll see is a much better squat pattern. Even for me, my chest is up nice and tall, my knees are out over my toes, and I can sink into that low position, okay? Now, a lot of people think, well, it could be a lack of ankle mobility that's causing this pitch forward action, and that could be true for a lot of athletes, so we have different exercises that we do to work on ankle mobility. But for about half of these athletes, they actually have fine ankle mobility, so we have to ask the question, what's going on here? So we'll take them over to the wall, we'll test their ankle mobility, and they can get pretty sufficient range of motion, but when they do the squat, their knees stay stacked over their ankles. We have to ask what's changing and what's happening when we're doing an overhead squat. One of the best common fixes that we do here is instead of doing an overhead squat, we change the center of gravity, center of balance, and do a squat with our hands out in front of them. And you can see even for me, my squat looks a lot better between doing my hands out in front of me or over my head, okay? What's happening here is we're lacking core control, core stability. So simple fix for you, simply bring your hands out in front of you, do squats with your hands out in front of you, holding a stick like this, or make it a little bit easier, hold a small weight out in front of you. That's going to improve your squats as well. So that's the first tip of fixing your squat. Check back for our next installment of progressing squats, and I'll see you guys next time.